Hello, everybody. Percival here. Kasia, Kate.
Hi.
Nikolas, czyli Mikołaj. And him.
Marcin.
Yeah, and me, but without camera.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Without camera.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah, I don't have. We need to buy more batteries and other stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I save for you all the batteries. Because if something die, it's better to put camera on you than me. I know that I am the main reason why the people are watching this show, but sorry, not today. Not today.
They all will be so disappointed.
Yeah,
Marcin.
and I don't have HDMI. Yeah, Ula.
Okay, so welcome to our show, new episode today in English. As usual, we will have battle of the songs.
Yes.
Yesterday, we announced two songs that will be in today's
Two
battle.
great songs.
Great, very great. We want them to be great because we want the battle to be very, I tu nie mam słowa, zaciekła. Może znacie to?
Vicious.
Vicious?
Yeah. Vicious battle.
Vicious battle.
Vicious
Okay.
battle, something like that.
So today we have in our battle, which will start in a moment, yes? Marcin, are you prepared?
Yeah, of course.
Because I don't see you. You
Yes.
sit in the dark like this dark lord, sit lord. Jak to było? So, you are ready. Okay, so in today's battle we have...
To nie ten. Tenacious D, Belzebos, The Final Showdown.
And
And the Freddie Mercury final countdown or something. I don't
Queen,
know.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Okay.
Two very great
Przez
songs.
poprzednią bitwę.
Yeah, because we...
But this was so great joke. You have like the Beelzebub's final showdown,
No.
and you can put other song final countdown. It's like some pop song
but
or
it
something.
was not Queen, but...
I don't know.
Europe.
Yeah, but we wanted the two
German
great
or Europe.
songs and not like...
Yeah, but it was good for jokes. So
Never mind. So, can we start the battle?
yep. And 5. Go. 1.5 hours. Go.
So, one of those songs will become our inspiration to create our own great song. Hopefully great. So today you can decide which one of those songs it will be. We start the battle today and we end it in the next episode, the next Wednesday. Yes? Yes.
We have first donation.
Okay.
Ursula Marcins, 10 reals, tak?
Mm-hmm.
Reals. The demon code prevents me from declining a Percival battle.
Thank you, Ula. Thank you very much. And also we wanted to announce the previous battle results because we didn't know, we weren't sure which one of those two songs, Hunt or Be Hunted or Care More won, but now I can definitely tell you that Hunt or Be Hunted has won or just won the battle, so that will be our inspiration. So far we have two songs for our inspiration album, which are na Niemca, zanim Niemcy przyjdą. Hans Zimmer.
Caribbean
Caribbean
from Piraten.
coś tam.
Von Piraten.
von Piraten.
Das Karabinen von Piraten. Ja.
Jawohl.
Admiral,
Und?
Admiral Quinkensicken.
Hund or be hunted.
Ja. Dankeschön.
Admiral jak to było? Von Quinkensicken. Yeah.
Apart from the battle, which has started, today we have also our contest, where you can win 50% of promo code to our store to buy our stuff, great stuff, music, T-shirts like this one, for example, Południce T-shirt.
Albo this one.
Albo this one. I Marcin nie pokazał, bo se poszedł gdzieś, no. Because we have today, as you can see, and we didn't, like it wasn't...
Two different T-shirts.
Completely different, because this is S size and this is L size, yes. Completely different T-shirts. So, if you want such T-shirt or any other of our great T-shirts, if you want our vinyl, our CD, we have also music in the MP3 and other formats to download. If you want to buy, because you don't have, equipment to run CD. You can also buy in such form our music. So music, gadgets like not this one, because this one is was special edition or something. I don't remember. But Banana Tiger cups, White Hand Life, very beautiful black mugs, scarf. Hats, everything. We have everything. People. You can dress from here to here, because we don't sell trousers or
Yes.
socks or shoes.
Why? Może czas zacząć.
Maybe.
Do you want travelers, socks? Co tam jeszcze było?
Panties.
O.
The greatest panties that I ever
Shoes.
see. And this was like the best...
Kapcias.
the best ad for the festival, because you have the festival Brutal Assault, and on the panties, the women panties, was Brutal Ass. This was the greatest logo ever. Okay, so you go to here and you can buy all.
Okay.
Buy everything.
Yeah,
You can buy
stuff.
everything.
And we have this.
Metal Witcher concert, for example. This is in the form, like we don't sell it as a CD. It's only recording of the whole concert recorded for you to listen to from 2019 Metal Witcher concert. We played songs from The Witcher, but we play them like in metal style with Percival Schuttenbach. And that was on our 20th anniversary. So, very great concert. It was really great. So, if you want to listen, maybe you haven't listened so far so now you can. You still can.
Second donation.
Okay.
Belzebus has a devil put aside for me. Emil Regis, Rochelec i dalej już nie mam. 2 euro. Czyli 2 euro. And Rafał S. 25 zlotys. Czechian Rhapsody.
Okay. So I told you that we have contest. Maybe I now read the question and the answers, possible answers, and you need to choose one or maybe more than one correct answer. And when Mikołaj later says the word
Start.
like this, you will post the answer, your answer, and the first person who answers correctly will win. So, the question is, in which of Andrzej Sapkowski's books appears character of Percival Schuttenbach? A. The Last Wish. B. Blood of Elves. C. The Tower of the Joe Abramovich. D. Baptism of Fire. And E. The Lady of the Lake. That is today's contest. So write down your answers. Be prepared. But this later. And now, maybe we play the first song.
Yes.
So the first song for today is HEDNINGARNA, Pornopolka. Probably you know this band because it's very popular folk band, very great folk band. And they are from Sweden, but for a few years they had Finnish vocalist singers from Finland. So HEDNINGARNA is a Swedish folk music band that mixes electronic and rock with elements from old Scandinavian folk music. Their music features yoik, a traditional Sami form of song. And they were formed in 1987, so long time before us, like more than 10 years before our band was formed. When it comes to name, HEDNINGARNA means the heathens. I co jeszcze tutaj? What else? Their first album was released in 1989. In general, they released something like 10 full studio albums in total. No i dobra, to tam przygotowałam więcej, ale walić to. Gramy. No bo ja już widzę tu Mikołaja kątem oka, że już taki niecierpliwy, że chce grać. No to jak ja mam teraz czytać te wszystkie informacje, że tam 16 razy im się zmieniał skład?
Nie jestem niecierpliwy.
Wydaje ci się.
No dobra, niech będzie, zwal na mnie. Nie chcę ci się czytać po prostu.
Już przełączyłeś?
Tak.
Dobra. Słowianin, teraz piosenka dla ciebie. A, czekaj, bo razem zaczynamy.
Visastel se asiono, vajastele varsojasi, aja kirjo korinesi, a korinesi jonu. Lapilun lapiasene, lapilikumali hojen, lapili hojen joru. Satamesi mieli mahan, nouselle pilehu mahan, jalehu majoro. Kohta noita neiselistä, emonta muistutti tätä ja tyystorta, emontu tätä joro. Kohta noita neiselistä, emonta muistutti tätä ja tyystorta, emontu tätä joro. Oinen loja vanin visastel se ja sa visastel se ja jono. Vajastele varsojasi, aja kirjo korinesi, a korinesi jono. Lapilun lapiasene, lapilikumali hojen, lapili hojen joru. Satamesi mieli mahan, nousellen pilehu mahan, jalehu mahan joro. Kohta noista naiselista, emonta muistutti tätä ja tyttärtä, emontu tätä joro. Kohta noista naiselista, emonta muistutti tätä ja tyttärtä, emontu tätä joro. Nousellen pilehu mahan.
First HEDNINGARNA za płoty.
I can tell you that this song has very interesting melody because it is like between dur and wall. Nie wiem, czekaj, jak to po angielsku, in English. So you need, when you sing, when you play it, you need to very concentrate because it's easy to like make a mistake.
What a mistake I make.
Yeah. Okay, so we had our store,
Major and minor.
major and minor, yes. So switches between those two, which we also, actually, use in our song, which is from Slava 3, Wichman. In the middle,
Yes.
I was inspired by such changes of the keys between major and minor in the same melody, like, and we use the same pattern or something
yes.
similar. Okay, so we already told you about our store, what you can buy there, about our contest, about our battle, which trwa teraz, czyli jak to powiedzieć? Is going on, yeah.
Yeah.
Is right now, still is.
Yeah. 1 hour 60 minutes.
Yeah. So we decided, we thought that it is maybe it is good idea for us to remind you about our upcoming concerts, upcoming shows, because sometimes you tell us that, oh, I didn't know about this or that concert. So we decided that it is good for us to tell you where you will be able to see us. And in 2 weeks, something like that, we will visit Czech Republic, and precisely 2 cities, which are
Praha
and
Brno.
yeah, 2 cities. We will play in Futurum Music Bar in Praha and Fleda Club in Brno. In Praha, we will be on April 22nd, and in Brno, April 23rd. So everyone who lives in Czech Republic or near the Czech Republic, you can go and see us. We will play Slavic songs.
For example, Australia.
Yeah, very close to Praga and Brno.
Stolica Australii, Vienna.
So at the end of April, we are in Czech Republic. Then at the beginning of May, we will play Wild Hunt Live concert in Bydgoszcz in Poland. If you want to come and see and listen, come to Poland. We encourage you to do so because Poland is great, of course. We will also play another Wild Hunt Live concert, but in Torun, which is the city not so far away from Bydgoszcz, and this will be on August 6th.
Wow. Chronicles of a Witcher wrote the 8th of May I will come from Italy to Bydgoszcz for Wild Hunt concert.
Very good. Very good. Very good.
Ładnie. Wszyscy tak zróbcie.
Yeah, you all should do such thing. To Bydgoszcz or to Torun or to any other city we play.
Yeah. And we hope that we can go to Italy in the next year to play. I have my camera. Yeah. So I hope that we can go in the next year to Italy to play. So.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, because we have in the plans like Italy, Spain, France, Netherlands, and other stuff. But it was what?
Surprise!
First,
It was like index
jeździec,
surprise.
Jak jest jeździec? First
Yeah, first
Horseman
horseman of
in
apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, so the plague. It was the plague. Yeah.
Which we predicted with our song "Plague," the plague. Somehow. But okay, so Czech Republic in April, then Poland, White Hunt Live in May 8th, Bydgoszcz, and then August 6th in Toruń. And also we announced this on our FB page but already, so probably most of you already know, but we must tell you that finally we can continue our Slavny Tour for tour. Slavny Tour for tour. Okay.
Yeah,
that we started in 2020, at the beginning of 2020 in March, and then everything happened.
First Horseman of Apocalypse.
Yeah. So now we finally can like do those concerts, play those concerts.
Yeah.
And
all the tickets that you don't get back, it's still available. So on any concert that you want to go. So it depends if you want to go to Poznań, to Wrocław, to Kraków, doesn't matter.
Like if you have
if you have tickets
already, you can go
you
with
can
this
choose,
ticket to any concert you want.
Yeah, because half of the places that we play in 2020 right now, it's not longer available. So
or usually don't exist anymore. Doesn't exist
so,
or don't exist. Yeah. So we will play. So I just quickly say where we are going to play. So May 27th, Wrocław, Stary Klasztor. May 28th. Kraków, Klub Molo. This is a new club, something new club or not? We've never played there.
It's new because the one club is closed. It's completely new. Yeah.
Okay, Klub Molo. And June 17th, Percival, Poznań u Bazyla, because we will play this together with PYRKON. Yeah. So we will go to PYRKON, and on one day we will play u Bazyla, the concert, and the next day we will play concert on PYRKON.
Yeah, so and
it will be very busy weekend.
Yeah, and we'll be having very special offer for all the people who buy tickets on PYRKON too, but this will be announced together with PYRKON stuff. So
and we have one question. Shakeu, hello. Any concert in England soon? Marcin?
We try. We right now we back to the business. So
unfortunately, England is poza Europą.
Playing in England is quite complicated for us because we need to have visas or not. No. But anyway, it is like
it's nothing changed if you go like with travel. So
okay. So I
but
do Biłgoraju potrzebujemy, a do Anglii nie?
No.
Biłgoraju to paszporty tylko.
It's nothing changed with the England. You can fly without any problems. But we are like in Poland. We are like 1 month after all the restrictions, so we try to back to our
back to
and we try to like arrange something. So I think the first like the abroad like in the different country concert will be like 2023. Because I need like 1 year to make everything from the scratch again. So we need to wait.
Unfortunately, it takes time to arrange such concerts.
And Bizon hours, I check stuff maybe today or something because I have lots of different stuff on my head that it's more complicated and very, very, very good for the Percival that we can tell.
We can't
right
now, but we have some.
Yeah, we have some. some good news.
Big stuff, but slowly, you will know everything. So sooner or later.
Yep.
So that was the concert, upcoming concert. We encourage you to come, to visit those clubs, to see us, to listen to our concert, because it is a great pleasure to play for you again live, being able to play live. It is so great, really. Like, we miss it so much. Like, yeah.
We missed
really.
you, but
Our,
but I most missed the money from the concerts.
yeah, that too. That too. That is true, because those 2 years were
it's good to have something to eat sometimes. Yeah. So,
yeah, sometimes.
yeah, we missed you, but the money.
Okay. Oh, wait. I need to refill my mug with my magical.
Yeah, and he's so
teapot.
special. The Timothy is so special that needs another cup to
Yeah.
drowsing, or what is this called? What you doing?
And what are you doing, Mikołaj? Right now?
Pokazuję bilety FM. Pozdrawiamy. Dziękujemy za prezent.
Ah,
Bo dzisiaj mam akurat kubek bilety FM.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so before we go to the second song for today, maybe I quickly start make an introduction for what I prepared for today about Slavic things, about Slavic topic, because in every English.
Nie mówiłem.
Ale robiłeś.
Ale co zrobiłem?
Nie wiem, co to
Nic
znaczy.
nie zrobiłem. Sprawdzałem, czy nie zgubiłem słuchawek.
Portfela.
Tak.
Okay, so back to English. So in every English SlavTalk, we try to tell you something about Slavic traditions, Slavic history, culture, etc., etc. And because it is I who is responsible for preparing those stuff, I decided to mix or combine two things together, because I have a lot of books that I want to read, but I have no time for them, and they are related to Slavic culture and to music, etc. So I decided that I will read them together with you, which will looks like this. I won't do this like here in front of camera. I will read them before the stream, and then prepare some jak to się mówi? Skrót taki, no, streszczenie.
Highlights of the story.
Of the story. So I show you the book that I started to read. This is book. The title is Semantics of Spring Songs by habilitated Dr. Gustav Juzala, published by the Institute of Archaeology and Ethnology of Polish Academy of Science. In previous Slav talks, I talk a bit about spring rituals, like calling the spring and chasing away the winter, and also talk a bit about the custom of visiting each other. It was very important, and people during such visits have special songs that they sang to each other, and they were wishing songs. And this book is about such songs, wishing songs that were, songs that contained wishes for each other. And this book analyzes such songs, because those songs were very related to rituals, and they preserved a lot of information about the past. So when you look at them, you can find a lot of information about what Slavic people did in the past, especially that every Slavic nation and also Baltic nations had such songs, still have, because in some regions those rituals still exist, maybe in slightly different form, but still exists to this day. So this book I will read and tell you what I read in this book. So I hope it will be at least a bit interesting for you. So introduction. The goal of this book is to attempt to reconstruct the world of spring wishing songs of Balts and Slavic people. The author gathered song material from all Slavic and Baltic and Balt territories, from some archives, and also based on available studies on the spring rituals and songs in Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, and Belarus. During his field researches, the author recorded interviews, songs, instrumental music stories about songs and rituals, also some comments about songs and how or when should they be sung or what they mean. The book discusses types of spring singing rituals, types of songs, symbolics of the lyrics and music. So, like the author gathered all the information on music, on information from the songs, and put it in this book. So if we read it together, we will know everything about Slavic and Baltic. Actually, I don't know what's the correct form in English. Balt.
I think Balt.
Okay.
Ale mogę się mylić.
Probably. And one note to Polish listeners, viewers, because we know here we have the word kolenda. Kolenda. In Polish, right now, kolenda usually people associate it with Christmas carols, which are songs that are sung during Christmas and are related to Christianity. But until 19th century, those types of songs had other names. They weren't kolenda were a different type of songs, and kolenda in today's meaning, like we understand them today, were called like kantyczki or spiritual songs or God songs. So those were two separate kind of songs. And kolenda were songs that people sang to each other. They were wishing songs, and they were singing them few times during the year for several occasions. So that is, because maybe you are confused with the word kolenda. Why kolenda? Because we all usually know it like kolenda when you sing it under the Christmas tree. But in the past it was other types of songs. Okay, so that was the introduction for what is in the book. And now we can prepare for the second song, very Slavic, very heathen. Because this is the song of a Polish band that comes from Szczecin. In the last episode we had Lasy Pomorza. Mm-hmm. So today we have also Pomorze, but other part of Pomorze. So the band is called CASUS BELLI. They come from Szczecin. The song is called Krak, syn Ludoli, is from Sequel of Generations mini album recorded and released in 2011, but the song was written in 2001. So as I said, the band was formed in Szczecin in 1999, the same year as we. The vocalist Igor Gurevich is well known as one of the most active persons in European reconstruction movement of medieval battles, Goths, Slavs and Viking cultures. He has participated with his team Triglav in video clips of Manowar, Amon Amarth and many historical movies. Igor Gurevich, as his inspirations, mentions Iron Maiden, heavy speed thrash, death and black metal, and also Mike Oldfield and Nick Cave, classical music, and also some pop music of the 80s. The band released one full studio album, Kalos Kai Agatos, in 2000, and a few mini albums. And the book I showed you is also I bought it from the publishing house that Igor, the vocalist, now has. So if you're looking for some books that are related to Slavic or Viking or historical topics, you can find them at Triglav.org. Triglav.org. Yeah. So now, CASUS, BELLI. Dobra, jeszcze łyczek.
Słowianin,
No bo kto?
to dla ciebie.
Już przełączone?
Yes.
Yes, dobrze. Czyli that was the song of CASUS BELLI in our interpretation.
Folk version.
Folk version, very folk. Yeah. Okay. So what we have else? Maybe we can show our patrons.
Yeah. But we don't have anybody new.
No, we don't have anyone new.
No.
We are sad.
Nie mamy planszy?
Nie mamy nowych patronów.
Nowy Ład polski
Mhm.
na świecie.
Na szczęście, że zmieniają nowy ład w przyszłym miesiącu. Totalnie wszystkie podatkowe rzeczy.
Czy będzie jeszcze gorzej?
No,
Na pewno nie lepiej.
no jasne. No przecież po co to zmieniają? Ludzie znaleźli obejścia, no to zmieniają teraz ten Polski Ład. Na Polski Ład 2.0.
Dobra,
Tegan
ale za
O'Brien.
to mamy Tegan O'Brien.
Yeah, we have Tigę, so we have for...
Nie zawahamy się jej użyć.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Marcin.
Tegan O'Brien,
Karol Wawrzyniak,
Joe Abramowicz,
Stefan Zmarzły,
Pan Tejotl,
Michał Naparty,
Stephen Suffert,
Ludwin Bolt,
Klara Swobodowa,
Starym Pan Maciej,
Uwik 1945,
Rafał Stańczyk,
AG,
Jarosław Cieślik,
Ursula Marcins,
Piotr Wojech,
Natalia Malik,
Rafa Fafi,
Arto Chowa-Kimian,
Marta Kopaniecka,
Łukasz Kraśniewski,
Rycy,
Jake Williams,
Łukasz Wyżykowski,
Bartosz Macięga,
Tony DeRoya.
Piotr Wernicki.
Thank you very much. All
Bardzo,
of you.
bardzo dziękujemy i oraz całej reszcie patronów też.
Oczywiście. Dziękujemy bardzo, dziękujemy naprawdę.
Yeah, and in English?
We waiting for nowe progi dla patronów. Yes, we work nad tym.
You know, when we have to choose between making new music and making new progress, jak jest po angielsku? Progress?
Here.
New
Yeah.
peers.
Yeah, new peers.
Well, we choose music. Sorry. It's almost done, but we still need to just make this final
Countdown. Okay, and go.
countdown. Speaking of, how much left to end of our battle? Can we see this? 50 minutes.
Yep.
So
Oh,
it's
yeah.
quite a lot.
Maybe the Igor guy might be a SlavTalk guest once. Maybe. This is a good idea.
That would be awesome, but he lives in Szczecin, which is quite far away from
Yeah, so
us.
it's like 5
Musiałby
hours.
być odcinek wyjazdowy chyba. Chyba, że akurat będzie przejeżdżał. Igorze, jeżeli to oglądasz i będziesz przejeżdżał, to daj znać. Będziesz przejeżdżał w środę.
Tak, najlepiej. Między 19 a 22.
No właśnie, to przejeżdżaj tak między 19 a 22.
Yeah. O, tu było coś, pytanie. If only there was anyone in the band who doesn't work on music.
No, because when I be working on the tiers on Patronite, you'll be get nothing and everything will be like 1,000 up. So you better wish that they start working because you get some fine stuff.
Unfortunately, we don't. Marcin is already like have too much work. Like
Yeah.
all we here, like we need to choose. We need to make very hard choices every day. What to do, what to do, and what not to do, because we have like list of things to do, like long to, like. As, jak to się mówi?
It's long like
Long as list.
no. I have very great stuff, but I don't know if you'll be
A jeżeli chodzi o bitwę,
very
Inside the Battle is Tenacious D, Belzebos, The Final Showdown.
Ja to tylko
tak?
dodałam,
Showdown,
żeby
The
było
Final
wiadomo, bo to chodzi o
Showdown.
tę piosenkę, co się
And
przecież...
kontra versus Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody.
And at the moment we have 25 for Bohemian and 18 for Bill Zebos, or at least Rafał S. says that. Says it. Okay, and someone said that maybe Igor would be nice too as a
yes,
guest.
Igor, yes, of course.
okay. They play in
No problem at all.
when like months from now in Poland.
Maybe
and
they will-
if you want, maybe Slayer.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No,
problem.
Slayer is end on the Kill 'Em All. So
Okay,
no.
maybe
Slayer has ended on Kill 'Em All.
maybe First Squad Mayhem.
Yeah. Wait, I calling for the dead. I calling for some shovels and we going for the dead. No problem.
Karol Wawrzyniak, 1904, przecinek 99.
Inflation.
Dobrze przeczytałem?
For Queen.
You know, this
For
is
Queen.
like this is new Polish government tax system. He sent us like 100, but they still like 5 zlotys even on YouTube.
Slayer, who knows them? I want pani z Poczty Polskiej. If pani z Poczty Polskiej panie z Poczty Polskiej watch us now, zapraszam. Czemu nie? I właśnie, dziękujemy TKMK. Pozdrowienia z Łomży. Wasza muzyka jest cudowna, a wy jeszcze bardziej. Dziękujemy bardzo. Zwłaszcza Marcin.
Ja się nie znam na muzyce.
Zawstydził się.
Nie,
Zawstydziliśmy Marcina.
Nie, ja się nie znam na muzyce. Ja wiem, jak to sprzedać. A im bardziej nie lubię, tym łatwiej mi to sprzedawać.
The more you hate music, the more.
Yeah.
Czyli
So you would
się
be
do
perfect.
disco polo, jako menadżer
Yes.
disco polo, nie?
Yeah, I will make so much money that.
So much more money than on us.
Zenek, if you're watching, I can be your new disco polo manager. Okay?
But you know, you need to deal with all those people that are listen to such music. I don't know if you can.
You know that I'm making
Survive that.
my gun license soon, so I can
That
do
is
it.
your way.
I can do it.
You will be Konrad Wallenroth of Disco Polo. And you will kill. Okej, dobra, nie mówię
No.
tych słów, bo zaraz nas banują.
No,
No ale będzie,
okay,
wiesz,
okay, guys, this is only jokes, okay? This is only jokes.
Aj, jeszcze jak się widzicie, zapędzam.
Yeah.
Dobra. Why don't you play...
Not guys. Okay, persons, this is only jokes.
Czekam
Disco polo nie wywodzi się z folku. Ja zaprzeczam temu. Disco polo wywodzi się z żartu. Takiego, jaki zrobił Marek Konrad. Zaśpiewał piosenkę o mydełku Fa dla jaj.
Tak. I ogólnie też z tego, że tak
poszło.
chcieli zmienić całą tradycję folkową, żeby to było właśnie takie pospolito wieśniackie, a nie takie fajne, jak my robimy.
To jest teoria Marcina.
Marcin, to był prawie, że komplement dla nas.
Co?
Jak się dobrze nad tym zastanowić.
Słuchaj, to są ludzie, którzy chcą kupić rzeczy, nie? No. Więc co robię? Proszę mi tu nie insynuować, że jakieś komplementy rzucam. To
Dobrze,
jest
przepraszam.
zwykły biznes, okej?
Dobrze, przepraszam, poprawię się.
Englishru.
Englishu. Okay, we're back to English, sorry.
Yes, we jak jest będziemy?
Yeah, we are... Yes.
Yes, we będziemy na Pyrkonie.
Yeah. We'll be on the PYRKON, but I still have some deals to do with the guys from the PYRKON. So we're waiting when we have everything. Like I don't have my camera.
Co to było za zbliżenie na co?
Okay, so right now I need to make some deals and other stuff. So when we have everything like 100% secure for this PYRKON, then we announce very something very special or something very special but not that special. Yeah, we have like you
Big
need
plans, but we're not
Yeah, we
sure
have-
if we can.
Yeah, we have plans and we try to raise them like for 3 months, but after the pandemic, lots of people don't play, don't exist,
Yes.
So, yeah.
But
try.
we will be there for sure, like 100% or maybe 99, because life can. Can
Life is brutal and full zasadzkas.
Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe now I will tell you the rest of the what I read in the book, and then we play the third song, and then I say the
Finish
end
the
of
battle.
finish the battle, and etc. etc. So okay, so there are many types of wishing songs. And spring songs are one of them because, as I said, they were sung during various, like many times in the year, like for various occasions. For example, there were New Year's wishing songs, and they are quite similar to spring songs. They had much in common. And sometimes the lyrics stay the same, only the chorus changed and the music, the melody, for example. All spring wishing songs are very similar on the whole Balto-Slavic territories, in spite of various languages and religions that people have there. So this may indicate that those songs have very old roots, because just like with the words, when we Slavic people, for example, have similar words in our languages, and that means that those words were like very basic words, very old words, So the same goes to songs. If they are similar for large territory, this means they can be very old or have old roots. Of course, they had various names on various in various countries, but similar songs, wishing songs, can be also found outside the Slavic countries, like for example, Greece or Romania. They had such songs too, similar songs. Okay, so visiting each other. I told you that visiting each other during, for example, spring celebration, like when the spring started, visiting each other was very, very, very important, and those songs were used to where. There were special songs they singing to each other. They were called kolenda, as I told you already. The first songs that were found, that were wrote down in Poland, comes from 16th century, and some variants of these written down in 16th century songs still exist today. They are still sung, which tells you how songs don't change as much when they are they are related to some rituals. They can be for centuries. They change not so much, which is very helpful when you want to find out about the past. Also, kolendy were related to custom of ancestor worshipping. For example, one of the Bulgarian folklorists analyzed more than 1,000 of Thanksgiving Bulgarian speech during receiving the ritual kołacz. Kołacz was something kind of bread cake, something like that. And he noticed that the main theme is the long and tiring journey to the host's house from the far away land that is located across the seas, rivers and muds, from up to down, from the cold to the warm, from the darkness to the light. And then this long journey they talk about in such speeches. According to this Bulgarian folklorist, is a reflection of mythological theme, which is the ancestor coming to the earth to the feast. to the feast. Yes. Also, very important part of the ritual of singing, wishing, is of visiting each other and singing, wishing songs were giving gifts, because when you sing, people were sing songs to each other, and in exchange they received gifts, and it was very important to prepare such gifts, because if you didn't, it was like it could bring bad luck, and like you always had to give something in exchange. So this was very, very important. Okay, and then I will tell you about these calendar rituals in various countries, but maybe we play the third song or not? Or is it too early, Marcin?
No,
How do you think?
No, it's good idea.
Or actually, maybe I will start this, because this is long, quite long.
Okay.
So maybe I start about Poland. How this, for example, in Poland, how this looked like. So in Poland there were 5 holidays during which calendar ritual existed, and kolendy were sung. And that was Christmas, New Year, Zapusty, Easter holiday, and green holidays. Of course, we're talking about the times where Christianity was already here, but of course the roots of such rituals were much, much older. During all those holidays, people visited each other and sing, wishing, and praise songs. The most popular and existing to this day rituals in some part of existing to this day in some part of Poland was kolenda during Christmas. Other types, unfortunately, are almost completely forgotten and are not practiced anymore. New Year and spring calendar ritual looked very similar. People used to the prop in the form of the green twig of coniferous tree, czyli drzewo iglaste. Trudne słowo. Some verbal formulas, motifs are also the same. Sometimes the only difference in the chorus. Sometimes the only difference is in the chorus, which was characteristic. Every part of the year has had its own chorus. In Podlasie region, there is a specific type of calendar ritual when the girls come around with the princess, so-called princess or queen. One of the girl, which is the princess or the queen, is dressed in white dress with beads and ribbons, with something that looks like a crown, and the other girls are her marshals, and they are walking around the village near the field singing "Gdzie królewna chodzi, tam pszenicka rodzi, gdzie królewna nie chodzi, tam pszenicka nie rodzi," which means something like, where the princess steps, there the wheat grows, where the princess does not step, there the wheat does not grow. So after walking around the fields, they were visiting homes where they were gifted with pierogi, meat, cheese, and eggs. Then they visited mother of the princess, and the mother gave them more gifts in order to get her daughter back. And then after all of this, the girls went to the local tavern when they met boys who bought mead and vodka, and they feasted and danced together. So this is one example of calendar ritual in Poland that still exists today in some part of Poland. And about other situations in other countries I will tell later. And now we will play the third song.
Jeszcze Rafał S., 50 zł. Pani mama pozdrawia i kazała na Queen przekazać monety, to przekazuje. Dziękujemy przeogromnie.
Thank you.
I Ewa Walkowiak, 6, przecinek 6. Jak to było przecinek? Nie mogę się
Koma.
nauczyć. Koma. 6, śpiączka, 6. Koma. 6, to i ja dorzucę na Bohemian. Ale hello, co jest? Where is Tenacious D?
In the D right now, so.
No dobra. No to
Yeah, in English
next
it's not.
song.
So the next song would be something special. The song that everyone knows, I'm sure of that. even Marcin. Because this would be Metallica, Enter Sandman.
What?
And Metallica is an American heavy metal band formed in 1981 in Los Angeles by James Hetfield and Lars Ulrich, and has been based in San Francisco for most of its career. The band's fast tempos, instrumentals, and aggressive musicianship made them one of the founding Big Four bands of thrash metal, alongside Megadeth, Anthrax, and Slayer. Of course, big success and everything. Everyone knows Metallica. They
are
recorded.
Sukcesy, wizyty w zakładach pracy.
Yes, they recorded
Zakładach karnych.
10 studio albums, 4 live albums, 12 video albums, czyli więcej video albums niż normalnych albums. Ciekawe. A cover album, 2 extended plays. No i tam dużo różnych rzeczy. Has won 9 Grammy Awards.
Okay, everybody know what is
No
Metallica.
i wszyscy wiedzą, no strasznie tam sprzedawali się i w ogóle.
You know,
Nas sprzedawali się.
it's commercial stuff. So,
Skończyli się na Kill 'Em All, wiadomo.
yeah.
But one of the interesting thing I found out when I was looking for the information was that
That the main
which is-
vocalist can sing,
he sings. Dobra, nieważne, to jest
and
dyskusyjny
the
moment.
main guitar player is like, and the drummer is one of the best drummers on the.
In the world.
Yeah.
So I found out that in January 2021, Miley Cyrus, this is not what I like, not the exciting part, announced that she has recorded a cover version of Nothing Else Matters that features Elton John on piano, drummer Chad Smith from Red Hot Chili Peppers, and cellist Yo-Yo Ma, my favorite cellist. So the song was produced by Andrew Watt. I checked this version, but I didn't listen to the whole of it,
Because it's
the
lame.
whole version.
It's lame,
But
like,
it's quite interesting. But
yeah.
okay, I didn't know that they recorded it. It was interesting for me because I know
You see-
Yo-Yo Ma is the cellist that is engages in so many various
You
projects.
see,
So
how,
this
how
is
much is how it's easy to make songs with some big stars. You only will need to be like multi-millionaire singer, then you have multi-millionaire friends, and
Yeah.
then you can pay like millions and record Metallica song for couple millions of royalty. So it's so easy.
Marcin.
That's why
Tak, zróbcie tak z Percivalem, cwaniaczki.
that's why we always want to.
That is Marcin's job
Yeah.
to make us such big name
Yeah, no,
that we can invite Yo-Yo Ma to play with us.
I always laugh because sometimes people, hey, make cover
Ja ma
with.
cwaniaczku, zagraj jak Kasia.
They sometimes they ask us.
No, że nie rozumiem po polsku.
Maybe you make it some song
Ja już
with.
nie mówię, żeby Lars zagrał jak
somebody.
Michał.
O, no i tu to faktycznie.
Nie ma
Tylko.
szans. Dobra, ostatnia dotacja, grajcie
Jeszcze
to.
Marta Kopaniecka, Bohemian.
A
I
co
grajcie.
będzie, jak Lars zapyta się, czy chcemy współpracować i co wtedy? Będziemy musieli ukryć ten odcinek.
Dobra, przełączasz tam, czy nie przełączasz
Tak.
tam? To ja zapowiadam. Zapowiadam, bo jest dużo osób, które się złożyły na ten utwór. Darek Kotara, Bernikus, Łotewa, Randomir, Marta Kopaniecka, Polan, Stary Pan Maciej i Rafał S. Dla was teraz piosenka Enter Sandman będzie w naszym wykonaniu. O, tak będzie właśnie. Albo nie, zacznij już w sumie, bo tak zacznij.
Yes, little one, don't forget my son, to include everyone. Tuck you in, warm within, keep you free from sin, till the Sandman comes. Sleep with one wide open, gripping your pillow tight, exit light, enter night, take my hand, we're out to never, never land. Something's wrong, shut the light, heavy thoughts tonight, and they aren't of Snow White. Dreams of war, dreams of light, dreams of dragons fire, and of things that will bite. Yeah. Sleep with one eye open, gripping your pillow tight, exit light, enter night, take my hand, we're off to never, never land. Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Never mind those who hurt. It's just a piece under your bed, in your closet, in your head. Exit light, enter night, take my hand, we're off to never, never land.
Okay. Something happened with the sound.
What?
It's something crackly.
Waliło nas?
Nie. Coś z dźwiękiem było. Nie. Jakieś takie jakby za głośno wszystko nagle i w ogóle wszystko jakieś takie.
To też
Coś
mamy
strzelało.
razem zaraz zagrać? Ale czemu tak się wydarzyło?
Nie mam
U
pojęcia.
nas wszystko było dobrze. U mnie było dobrze. To co, jeszcze raz mamy zagrać, czy co?
Nie, olać to. To Metallica. Szkoda czasu.
W każdym razie mamy to nagrane też w wersji takiej.
I już za jakieś tam parę
Miesięcy.
lat będziecie mogli posłuchać.
A Małgorzata Morawska napisała, że dobrze było.
No i bardzo dobrze. No i
Im się
właśnie.
podoba wasza muzyka.
English, please, Marcin.
I u Kasi Chatbot też było raczej dobrze.
No właśnie.
Nie są pewni.
Kasie Chatbot nie są pewne? Czy kto je nie są pewne?
No nie.
Dobrze from Romania.
Okej.
Czyli ktoś miał po prostu coś zepsutego, na czym tam słuchałeś.
No Marcin miał zepsute.
A, Marcin miał coś zepsutego. No i dobra. No to next.
Next.
I have one racjonalizatorski wniosek. Na przykład teraz bym powiedział sentence.
Dobrze.
Spanish sentence from Alana.
Dobrze.
Dobrze?
Dobrze.
Okej. Gotowi? En casa de herrero cuchillo de palo. And means in the blacksmith's house a wooden knife.
So,
A po polsku szewc bez butów chodzi.
so this was the part of the program when the Mikołaj tried to say Spanish sentence from Alana from Spain. No, from Portuguese. Okay.
Yes. And Polish word day, a właściwie dokładnie, jak jest dokładnie po angielsku?
Exactly. Nie wiem.
No ale to nie tak, chyba nie tak.
No dobra, ale
dokładnie.
to nieważne. No.
Dokładnie to cała sentencja, całe przysłowie. Zaczynam
Or
nową...
actually, the whole
or
sentence.
actually, whole sentence. A jak jest przysłowie po angielsku?
Saying or
Is
something like that.
new tradition in SlavTalk. Polish,
Sayings.
yes. Kwiecień, plecień wciąż plata, trochę zimy, trochę zimy. To było w zeszłym roku. Trochę zimy, trochę lata. Kwiecień, plecień
tym to
wciąż
też.
przeplata, trochę zimy,
nie, no
trochę
dobra.
lata.
Dzisiaj trochę
I,
lata.
Trochę lata dzisiaj.
Which means
Which means April, Praplil, still mixed. Some winter, some summer.
Yeah, Google Translator.
April
Strike
Praplil.
again. Yeah.
April Praplil.
April
się mówi.
Praplil.
To April
Mixi-
Praplil.
April Praplil.
It will be April Purple Mixi.
Ja tu tłumaczyłem na bieżąco, wcale nie pomagałem sobie żadnym
Mixi
translatorem,
Dixie.
więc proszę,
Sometimes
brawa dla
summer,
mnie.
sometimes windy. Yeah,
No.
it's sometimes the Polish words and Polish like
To byłem ja i mój angielski.
yeah, Polish stuff. It's very difficult to translate to English.
April Sraplil, właśnie. April Sraplil. Joe Abramowicz się obudził. For that Queen song because Tenacious D is even worse than them. 14,99.
Jakby to Marcin pisał. No.
No i co, nie wygra Tenacious D.
Hi
A
Joe.
chciałeś? You wanted to Tenacious D
Lubię.
to win.
I like
To win.
Tenacious D.
Me too. But Queen is great too.
Jakby było, jakby Tenacious D zagrało Queen.
Byłoby spoko. Ale w drugą stronę to już nie wiem.
Jakby Queen zagrało Tenacious D. Okej, no to ja już skończyłem.
Okay. So back to the calendar rituals. And now,
Go. We have 20 minutes to
okay, so
say to play
I
last
tell
song and go.
tell the rest of what I prepared.
Yeah.
And then we end the battle and sing the last song, and everyone will be happy. And of course, in the middle, somewhere in between, Mikołaj will will say the magic word for you to win, for one of you to win the promo code to our store. Okay, so Lithuania. So there were 4 holidays on Lithuania with calendar ritual, which was Christmas, Zapusty. Zapusty was the last days of Carnival, Easter and Green holidays. So similar to Poland. During Zapusty, which was the last days of Carnival, various groups of Kolędnicy were walking around the village masqueraded as Jews, gypsies, horses, goats, camels, witches or death devil. Some people prepared their masks very early during the summer, and mask could be very big, more than 1 meter long. Winter calendar ritual was known across the whole Lithuania. Kolędnicy, which were people that were doing calendar ritual, and they were usually married men or bachelors, very rarely girls. They were wearing sheepskin fur coats, masks, and sometimes they have their faces painted with soot, coal, or beet juice. They were called various names in various parts of the country, like boys or gypsies. And they visited people in their house. So again, visiting people was very important. First asking for permission to enter the home. They were greeting the host, said wishes of good harvests, happiness in the upcoming year. Kolędnicy usually used sleigh to travel from village to village. In the front of the group of kolędnicy, there were musicians playing the fiddles, squeeze box, drums, various kinds of flutes, and other instruments. Some of them were quite strange, like taken from the household, like for example, grater or a pan. Kolędnicy started their visit with the song and they tried to enter the home. So this was a kind of ritual that they were trying to enter the home, and the host was trying to block to not allow them to come in. So they sing to each other or exchanged some words, and after a while, the group came in and sing more songs and danced. Those who were masqueraded as animals had their own dances, like for example, very characteristic dance of the bear. And at the end of this ritual, after saying wishes, the group was leaving the house, and when they were doing this, they were shouting, "Winter, winter, get out of the backyard." The group traveled accompanied by more. More was similar to Polish Marzanna. In Poland, we will burned Marzanna and drowned Marzanna, and in Lithuania they were Marzanna was in the shape of was a dummy in the shape of Basti lady with the spruce wreath on the head, and she was burned next to the rye field, sometimes buried in the snow. So a bit different than in Poland. There were also other groups walking around, like groups masqueraded as poor men, which were walking from house to house asking for food, and they had their own songs. They were also groups called doctors or Hungarians, because in 19th century there were a lot of Hungarian and Slovak people that traveling across Lithuania selling drugs and medicines. Also there were groups that met and feasted in the intention of bees. So small animals, because to ensure that in an upcoming year bees will give a lot of meth. So ensuring that there will be a lot of food in the next upcoming year was very important for those people. Also, there were two characters that were walking around. Lasinis or Lasinisniskis and Kanapinis or Kanapinskis. And Lasininis was the embodiment of greasy food, and Kanapinis was the embodiment of fasting. The first one was very fat, the other was tall and skinny, and during the last evening of the carnival, they argued with each other and then fought, and after the midnight, the Kanapinis, the embodiment of fasting, won. Then after a few weeks, on the Easter Sunday, the whole ritual was repeated, but this time fat Lasininis won. Also, sledding was very important part of kolenda, of these kolenda rituals. They took the best horses and ride it very, very fast. It was important. All people were riding, so men, women, children. They said that they should sledding because this will ensure the linen to grow well in the next year. They tried to roll over the sleigh, and they jumped out of the sleigh onto the rye and wheat fields. There were many songs just for this part of kolenda ritual. So just for sledding, they had magical power according to those people. And in those songs, very often they sang about horse, which was usually very huge and with ears reaching the sky and with eyes that were counting the stars and with the tail that was sweeping the road. The horse was representing the masculine power and fertility, and we had also example of similar songs in Polish tradition, like for example "Hulaj, hulaj koniku po zielonym gaiku, gdzie nasz konik pochodzi, tam się żytko urodzi", which means "Go, go, our horse", nie wiem czy przetłumaczam dobrze, ale nieważne, "in the green groove, where our horse walks, the rye will be born". So that is Lithuania. Latvia had similar, probably also groups walking, visiting each other, walking around with songs. They were called boys, and the leader of the group was called father. All Latvian kolenda have choruses like kaladu, kalado, kolado, kolando, or ladu. Lyrics are similar across the whole Latvia, but the musical layer is different. So, what is very interesting, both Latvian and Lithuanian songs sung during walking around houses weren't Christianized. So they didn't absorb any Christian symbols or elements, because in our, like in Poland, all those kolenda songs became related to Christianity, like have their roots in pre-Christian times, but then like mixed with Christianity. But in Latvian and Lithuanian, they didn't. Okay, so the Eastern Slavic area, there were also many kind of kolenda song. For example, in Belarus, at the beginning of the spring, young girls of age 7 to 10 went to the field with a small fir tree and sang a song with wishes of good harvests. There were also songs for the young married couples, some dedicated to the groom, some to the bride, and some for both of them. Now South Slavic area. At the beginning of the spring in Bulgaria, there is wazarovanie custom, similar to is in Serbia, called kralice. There are many songs related to this ritual. The collection and variety of such songs is much richer than collection of winter songs. Young girls with wreaths and flowers, dressed up as a king and queen, were walking around singing. Singing songs. This ritual, apart from bringing the spring, was also a rite of passage for young girls who, up to this moment, were just children, and the older girls couldn't take part in wazarovanie, and every girl took part in it only once in her lifetime. So this is like, just short, jak to nazywa? Skrót of what I've read in this book, of the beginning of the book. But as you can see, most important thing, kolenda was a wishing song that people used to sing, or sometimes sing to this day, because some of them survived to this day in some part of Slavic and Baltic areas. So that was a wishing song that people sing to each other in exchange when they were visiting each other, and in exchange for some gifts. There were many types of such songs, and they were related to rituals, to customs, and in every region has their own version of these customs. Those customs very often included dressing up. For example, it was not unusual that men were dressing up as women and women as men, because it was something like this day is like everything is upside down. So everything is not normal. It's the other way around.
Yeah, and right now, 2022, everything is upside down.
So that's how it looked like. As I said, in some part of, even in Poland, we have some of those rituals still survived, and you can see them if you go to some villages. But I think I've myself never seen one in my own with my eyes, because I live in the city my whole life, so I've never seen it. A Mikołaj śpi.
Nieprawda.
Nieprawda.
Nieprawda, nie śpię. Coś dzisiaj wszystko na mnie
No i
zwalasz.
się nagadałam.
Małgorzata Morawska. What will you eat on Easter and Nations D?
Meat. A lot of.
Easter.
Święta.
A. Co będę jadł na święta?
Co się tam upolujesz?
Chyba właśnie. I have no idea. Because tomorrow we will be prepared in Easter.
So we will know tomorrow. Tomorrow we go to the shop and we will buy food. So we will know
Meat.
tomorrow. Ask again tomorrow.
I think meat and
Vegetables. A bit of vegetables.
Joe, and I don't need to be biologist because I
Meat.
don't.
And co przypełznie.
Because I don't start to, I don't want to be nominated.
Bigos.
O, ale kto to przygotuje?
To nie zdążę bigos zrobić, nie?
A twój tato nie robi czasem? Jakbyś tam zabrał nam... Nie?
No właśnie nie, ja bym musiał zrobić, ale nawet nie pomyślałem, żeby zrobić. Kurczę. Ja tylko przypomnę po polsku, bo to dotyczy Polski. Jeżeli ktoś rozlicza z podatków, to możecie przekazać 1% podatku na nas, na fundację i zapomniałem, jak się nazywa ta fundacja.
Dziedzictwo.
Twoje dziedzictwo, tak. I to będzie przeznaczone właśnie na cele statutowe, czyli na wspieranie zespołów takich jak my, w związku z pandemią i z tym, że było ciężko. I jeszcze dalej jest. W sumie, bo jest tak ciężko z poślizgiem, wiecie. No. And we will play 2 concerts in Czech Republic, Praga and Brno very soon.
Very soon.
Tak, to jeszcze raz powiem. Przekaż 1% na działalność Percivala w ramach projektu Kultura musi przetrwać. Fundacja Twoje dziedzictwo. I już. Wystarczy tam wpisać, zdaje się, Percival i to już wystarczy. Takie to proste. And we will play Wild Hunt Live, 2 concerts in Poland, Bydgoszcz and Toruń.
In May and in August. So yeah. Come and see us. We want to see you.
And start.
And whatever, come on, Percival, bring the thunder, D. No, widzisz?
No więc nie wygra Queen. Ha, ha, ha.
Ale jeszcze ma jeden epizod, żeby...
Aha, no tak.
Dobra, czekaj, bo tu jakieś odpowiedzi się, a ja muszę sprawdzić, która była...
Małgorzata C.
No C to wiadomo.
Andrzej Klukin C. A Polan Nice. Nie było takiego.
A Lulu DC, a Joe Abramowicz A. Ja tak sobie myślę, że to zawsze jest tak, że C, but big one. Of course. B.
Orzeł B.
Keep trying, keep trying.
Oni strzelają.
No wiem właśnie. Ja to nie wiem po prostu.
Wyczytaliście tego Sapkowieckiego?
Wszyscy w górę grają. Już większość tych ludzi wie o Wiedźminie, bo słyszeli waszą
Andrzej
muzykę.
Klikin, wrong answer. No mal.
No, if you wrote like...
we have
5.
winner.
Dobra, mamy winnera. Declan.
Declan.
To se zapisz.
Yeah,
O, John Abramowicz był drugi.
because it's from Australia, so with delay.
Declan. Dobra,
And
Declan,
in
to
the-
się odezwij
and
do
in the
nas
same
na
time,
shop
Karol.
małpa.
Kracz.
My już mamy większość sklepów. No a dobra, co z rodziną, znajomi, przecież można im kupić
Sąsiedzi.
prezencie.
No.
Święta idą, można prezenty nakupać. Urodziny na pewno ktoś ma. No ludzie, szerzcie naszą muzykę, ponieście ją
Tak,
w świat.
szeszcie. I Karol Wawrzyniak, 94-99, Queen. No i a było tak blisko.
Really good. Come on, Joe.
Okej, Belzebos 350, Bohemian 427.
Yeah.
Czyli co?
But
Ja śpię.
No to wiesz
but
co?
we have still 2 minutes to the end, so
2 minutes.
O, 2 minutes. To jeszcze szybko coś powiedz.
Co mogę powiedzieć? Już wszystko powiedziałam. Dobra, to o kurach powiem.
kurach,
The last
tak.
song.
Dawaj.
Because today we have the last song. Which is surprising, but yes, we do. KURY, Chryzantemy Złociste. KURY is a Polish musical band which music is described as jazz, a musical style which is a mix of various elements, jazz, punk, rock and folk. The name was invented by Ryszard Tymon Tymański, the leader of the band. Tymon Tymański is a vocalist, composer, multi-instrumentalist, a poet, prose writer. He formed and was a leader of many bands, such as Iłość, KURY, Chan, NRD, Tymon i Trupy, Masło, Poganie, The Users, Tymański Jazz Ensemble, Tymon and the Transistors, Polish Brass Ensemble, Jazz Out, Moo. In 1995, the band released its first album. What is interesting about the name KURY, because KURY means hands. And Tymon Tymański said that we've been looking for a name, quite heroic name, which would suit our heroic sounds explorations. I've been thinking about something very pompous, a strong name, and my wife came up with the name Hands. Mind blown, it stayed. So that's the origin of the name. In 1998, KURY recorded album Polo Virus, awarded with Frederick Award. The album was a comment on Polish popular music. No i tak, Chryzantemy Złociste, which is the song we are going
Uwaga, 2, 1, end. I kto
Co?
wygrał? A, nie wiadomo kto wygrał. A po co w ogóle licznik w dzisiejszym epizodzie?
No bo żeby wiedzieć, z czego startujemy w przyszłym epizodzie, a poza tym,
Aha.
no żeby wiedzieć.
Ale jak
no.
wpłacicie, to też się będzie liczyło teraz, tylko że policzymy dopiero
Nie.
w przyszłym.
Nie, teraz już nie liczymy.
Dobra.
No przecież po to jest licznik, żeby już koniec wpłat, tak? Czyli co tam wygrało?
Czekaj, sprawdzę, co było ostatnio. Belzebus 350, 427 Bohemian. Next week we had, jak się mówi? Będziemy mieli.
We will have...
Dogrywkę. A nie wiem, jak jest dogrywka.
Też nie wiem. Marcin będzie wiedział. On się zna na
Bo się
sporcie.
zna na piłce, tak.
Na sporcie się zna. Jednym chociaż. Czyli hokeju.
Czy są w hokeju dogrywki?
overtime.
Overtime?
Yeah.
Okay. Next week we will have overtime. Tak? Overtime.
Of course, in the hockey you have overtime because in hockey one team need to win.
Only one team.
When you play, you need to have one team that win. You don't have like draw, nothing. You have one team who needs to win. So you have overtime, and if overtime is not doing anything, then you have how is the penalty shots.
Mhm.
So one team need to win, make more points. That's why hockey is best, because you need to play to win, not be like in soccer. Soccer, yeah.
Okej.
Okay,
So
and
teraz
bye
są.
bye.
No co,
Goodbye.
piosenka jeszcze, Marcin.
A to co, gramy te chryzantemy?
A co, nie gramy?
Nie no, się pytam, czy teraz, czy jeszcze coś?
A co jeszcze byś chciał? Może chcesz poopowiadać coś?
Nie wiem, a jak się czujesz, jak w telewizji jesteś? Stresujesz się trochę? Zobacz, kamery. No nie pamiętasz tego? Przecież
Nie.
to były takie teksty były pomiędzy utworami.
A to
właśnie.
akurat tego nie pamiętam tekstu.
Taka to fanka kur wyszła. Tam były takie fajne właśnie pogadanki.
Dobrze. Karol Wawrzyniak, przyłączyłeś już czy nie?
I były też rozmawiali o sporcie, tylko że o koszykówce.
No już nie pamiętam, to było dawno.
Na tym wielkim zwolenniczaku NBA.
Dobra, przyłączyłeś już?
Nie.
A widzisz.
Teraz, now I'm switch.
Now I'm switch. To mów coś.
Coś. Nie, bo to muszę tak znienacka. A w ogóle to będzie niespodzianka. Mówię z pogłosem teraz. Uwaga. Bardzo duża niespodzianka będzie.
A daj mi jakiś coś, dźwięk.
Już zepsułaś niespodziankę. Czekaj, bo do strojenia przełączę. Marcin dalej robi niespodziankę twardo, ale już wszyscy i tak słyszą.
No, to też słyszą, a
Bo ja mam jeszcze 2 ręce w zanadrzu i tam sobie stroję gitarkę. A Kasia patrzy się w lewo po prostu. Albo na wprost czasem.
Dobra. To już przyłączaj.
Jest.
Karol Wawrzyniaku, dla ciebie kury teraz będą. Jak to było? AGD, tak? AGD.
AGD. Serwis AGD. Zdradziłaś, dziewczę, mnie, pod pociąg się podłożę, ale nie przejedzie mnie, bo kurka jedzie po innym torze. Chryzantemy złociste w półlitrówce poczystej stoją na fortepianie i nie podlewa ich kurka nikt. Zdradziłaś, dziewczę, mnie, rzucę się w morskie fale, ale nie utopię się, bo kurka pływam doskonale. Chryzantemy złociste w półlitrówce poczystej stoją na fortepianie i nie podlewa ich kurka nikt. Zdradziłaś, dziewczę, mnie, rzucę się z wysokości, ale nie połamię się, bo kurka mamy gumowe kości. Chryzantemy złociste
złociste, w półlitrówce poczystej stoją na fortepianie i nie podlewa ich kurka nikt.
Zdradziłaś dziewko mnie, pistolet sobie kupię, ale nie zastrzelę się, bo kurka mam cię głęboko w dużym poważaniu.
Chryzantemy złociste, w półlitrówce poczystej stoją na fortepianie i nie podlewa ich kurka nikt. Chryzantemy złociste, w półlitrówce poczystej stoją na fortepianie i nie podlewa ich kurka nikt.
To była wersja oczywiście
Disney version.
tak, folkowa. Ufolkowiona.
Yeah.
Ufolkowiona, zwłaszcza w warstwie tekstowej.
Yeah, so for all the people who are from the other countries, this was the meme song that everybody's singing in the fireplace, and it's very, very nasty lyrics, but we make like the Disney version for YouTube friendly stuff. But this is like meme song. Polish meme song. Right now.
No właśnie, ale z tą dziewką to było blisko. Bo mi się coś załamało w gardle. To też taka trochę mina. Akurat w tym tekście.
Okay, so we end.
The end
Our-
for today. Thank you very much for being
This is
with
the
us.
end. A nie, to było w zeszłym tygodniu.
Czy to nie to?
Zupełnie.
To dobrze, bo nie wiem, co to było.
A to, co ty zaśpiewałeś, to co to było?
No właśnie nie wiem.
Do you have news about the Slava 4?
It's still in the production, and we want to end it maybe before end of this
is
year.
difficult question.
So, yeah, it's still in the production because we need to work on some new stuff that it's not ours, but with some very great. You see, and hi Eva, hello Eva,
Hi.
and goodbye Eva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this is the end
This
of
is the
our
end.
episode. See you next Wednesday in Polish.
Yeah, in Polish.
And see you on our concerts. And see you in our store. Buy our things because they are great. Our music
And
is
see
great.
you in 1% podatek.
Yeah, Andrzej is our patron again.
Oh,
Yeah, so next
hello
week.
Andrzej.
Yeah, so next week you'll have special.
Special.
How is this called? Yeah, you know what.
Special
Never
plansza.
mind.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you for today. Goodbye, everybody, and we'll be inform you about the new shows or stuff that we do.
And everything new.
And when we can officially say some big stuff, then we'll be informing you too. So
Yeah.
next week, Polish. Thank you,
Bye.
and goodbye.
Ahoj.
Brzy na widzeniu.
My God. Okay, and goodbye.
Nas
What?
To już się nie